At Avondale College, Olivia Mbi is using another media resource to develop her learners' language and communication skills. She recorded a news bulletin from the radio and is using it as part of a listening exercise for her grade 6s.
And then when you are listening, I want you to prepare yourself for answers for these questions here on the chalkboard. What is happening in the news bulletin? Where is this happening? And then you write down the words that you don't understand.
Several thousand students have poured onto the streets surrounding a university in Jakarta. Riot police began firing warning shots and one student was reported to have been hit. The BBC's Jonathan Head reports.
What started as a day of mourning for the 6 dead students erupted into violence as local residents poured onto the road outside the university.
Right, I want us to listen again.
Olivia plays the news bulletin a few times to give her learners a chance to listen attentively and then write down the answers to her questions.
Was reported to have been hit. The BBC's Jonathan Head reports.
My outcomes, I wanted to focus on their listening as well as the speech. So by listening from the radio, I didn't tell them what is it that they are going to hear. So they listened and they were very, very attentive. And then I gave them also some guidelines on what to listen for, not just to listen. What is it that I wanted them to know? I want you to tell me your answers. Just answer for number 1 in your group.
Students were shot.
Students were shot.
Students on strikes. Police are shooting students.
Now let's move to the next question. Where is all this shooting happening?
Students will get shot in the university.
In Indonesia.
Where is this university? Where about in Indonesia?
Jacob.
In Jakarta.
But this lesson also demonstrates how teachers can use the media to teach across the curriculum. Olivia could move to a map reading exercise by asking learners to find Jakarta in their atlases, or teach about human rights by asking the class to read articles on human rights abuses in Indonesia. The possibilities are endless.
So what we've just seen is teachers involved in using media in the primary school situation. Now, of course, when we go across to the high school, we can be a little bit more sophisticated in our approach to media. We can start to introduce elements of media theory and media analysis, which means looking at questions to do with denotation and connotation. And let's go and have a look at a lesson where some students are actually deconstructing a piece of media, in this case an advert, as part of a communication